Hi friends, welcome back to Unit 2, Day 2. Example 1 is finding slope between 2 points. Find the slope of the line through the given points, then write the equation of the line using the first point. So to do this, first we need to find the slope. To find the slope, we just need to find the rate of change here. So negative 6 minus 4, so m equals negative 6 minus 4 over 2 minus negative 2, 2 minus negative 2 is really 2 plus 2. You saw that I just jumped to that next step and just put 2 plus instead. Negative 6 minus 4 is negative 10. And then I have 4. And then this reduces to negative 5 halves. Always reduce as much as possible. It says find the equation, or write the equation line using the first point. That means I'm going to do y minus 4 is equal to negative 5 halves x plus 2. This is in point slope form. It's one of the easiest ways to write an equation. I can convert this to y equals mx plus b, or slope-intercept form, by just distributing out this negative 5 halves and then adding 4 on both sides. With this next one, I'm going to have m equals 8 minus 4 over 5 minus 5. I get 4 over 0. This tells me already, because I can't divide by 0, this tells me that the slope of this line is undefined, which means that this is going to be a vertical line. If it's a vertical line, it's going to have x equals, and then if you see the values here, 5 and 5, that tells you, oh, well, this is going to be a vertical line through 5. Wherever y has a value, x is equal to 5. Next one, m is equal to 4 minus 4 over 3 minus 2. You can see here we have another situation. This is now we have a slope of 0. This is not undefined. This is something different. In this case, we have a horizontal line. And I know it's horizontal because its slope is 0, and I get y equals, if you notice, you're going to have the same y values. So this is y equals 4. Notice for these last two, I didn't use necessarily the first point to write the line. I did use information from the first point to write the line, but I didn't go and actually use 5, 4 and 2, 4 and manipulate them using the point slope formula. You could for this one, and you would still end up with just y equals 4 because the slope is 0. You couldn't for an undefined. The slope is undefined. And then for this last one, m equals 5 minus 0 over 0 minus 2. 5, negative 2, or negative 5 halves. So this gives me y minus 0. Oh, wait, so that's going to be y equals minus 0. We're not going to spread anything. Negative 5 halves over x minus 2. So the geometry connection, what relationship do lines 1 and 2 have? Well, they don't have a relationship at all. These lines are neither parallel nor perpendicular. 2 and 3, these lines are going to be perpendicular. All vertical lines are perpendicular with horizontal lines and vice versa. And then lines 1 and 4, well, these are parallel because they have the same slope. The slope of a horizontal line is always, the slope of a horizontal line is always going to be, flat line, is always going to be 0. The slope of a vertical line is always undefined. Always. The slope of all perpendicular lines are opposite reciprocals. Now, friendly reminder, opposite reciprocal means that you take the reciprocal of it, so the numerator and the denominator exchange places. Opposite means you change the sign. Parallel lines will have the same slope, but then different y-intercepts. And then this last part talks about the average rate of change. And this average rate of change is really another way of talking about, in this case, the slope of the line. So this is really talking about the slope of a line. Average rate of change is slope. When we talk about this over an interval, we could say that it's the slope between this part and this part of the line, or we can move it along and say the slope between this part and this part of the line, moving on. In the next video, we'll go over example 2, graphing linear equations. Have a great day.